Hey guys, what's up? It's me, LEGO Elite 3 Shiny here, and today we have a brand new LEGO Bionicle 2016 set review on Tahu, the Uniter of Fire. This set retails for about $20, which is the exact same price that the last Tahu figure cost. The last Tahu figure, however, had less than 90 pieces. This one has 132, a humongous boost in piece count, which is awesome to see with no change in price. Here's a front look at your box. There is the back of the box, and included with the set is one instruction manual with about 29 pages of building. And here is the new Tahu figure himself. And what seems to be a consistent theme with these new figures from this new wave is that they are just a little bit taller than their 2015 counterparts. And keep in mind, this Tahu figure here was really tall at the time. So this guy here is extremely tall, which is awesome to see. One thing I complained about big time with the last Tahu figure is that the feet on that guy were silver. And thank God LEGO did not repeat that same mistake. The feet here are gold and they look fantastic. That being said, you see those bow rock eyes right there? Those are molded in the Azure Gali kind of color piece, and they're just tacked onto the side of the ankles for no reason. It looks weird, completely out of place. I have no idea why those are there whatsoever. Besides that, the rest of the legs are really fantastic. I love the piece of Unity being used as armor right here. That's actually a very cool design. And these pieces are great to get with some fiery looks right there, which is interesting to see. And I really like the legs besides the weird bow rock eyes in blue right there. There really isn't anything particularly special about the arms besides the fact that the hands are now translucent orange as compared to silver, which is another great change for this figure. Tahu here is holding one of each of these weapons in each of his hands, and they are pretty interesting looking. This piece right here is nice to get in that color, and these fire pieces are always a welcome addition to any set in my opinion, but the weapons kind of look strange to me. That being said, there's actually a gimmick with these weapons which is really cool in my opinion. By twisting this gear right here, the sword part just slightly extends and it actually completely changes the look of the weapon, makes it more fierce and interesting looking, which I like quite a bit. Folded back, it doesn't look quite as good, but extended like this, it looks pretty awesome if you ask me, and it's a really cool feature. It kind of reminds me of like the Assassin's Creed games and things kind of like, you know, come out of the guy's wrists and whatnot. Those things are really cool. I think the weapons here kind of have like a sneak attack aspect, you know. You can kind of see Tahu stabbing somebody with this part and then extending this and stabbing them even more, so a cool weapon that I like quite a bit with a cool play feature. The chest of this figure here looks really great in the gold color, and there's more blue. Now the blue is better on the chest in my opinion. It blends in better, but it still feels out of place to me. But besides that, the chest looks fantastic. And like most of these figures, there's not very much coverage from the back, which is definitely an unfortunate thing, but you do have the gold piece of Unity right here that you can attach the creature of fire to, which is pretty cool. And you also of course have the gear function at the waist right here, which is also pretty cool. And finally, of course, we have his mask, and it's very recognizably Tahu's mask. However, it's kind of small, which is interesting, and I'm not crazy about that. Also, I'm really not crazy about the fact that half of it is silver. Now, understand that all the figures from this new wave have half silver, half their normal color masks, but the silver doesn't work here because there really isn't any other silver parts on this guy besides his weapons, so it just kind of stands out like a sore thumb to me. And ironically, this figure actually looks way better if you give him his gold mask. Give him that mask and he looks pretty freaking awesome. I love the way this guy looks with the gold mask, but the normal mask to me isn't too great looking. Finally, we can talk about this guy's articulation. His head has a complete full range of movement. Now the arms can move up to about here with these big shoulder pads, about that far back and about that far up. So the shoulder pads do limit some of his articulation in the arms. Besides that, everything is perfect articulation wise for this figure, what you'd come to expect with these guys kind of movements. So that is really nice to see. The only hindrance is in the shoulders. Alright guys, final words here on Tahu Uniter Fighter. I think this guy is just a hair better than the last Tahu figure. His piece count is way better. He does not have the ugly silver hands and feet. However, he does still have the silver top of the mask right there. But his articulation I think is a little bit better than the last Tahu figure. And his look is just more consistent to me. I think my main problems with this figure is some of the things that kind of just get away from what we come to expect with the character of Tahu. There is almost no red on this figure. This is half of a red piece right here, and there's some red armor underneath these parts right there. Besides that, no red pieces whatsoever, not counting like Technic pins, so that is just kind of ridiculous if you ask me. Also, you can't turn these things here into lava boards. Lego, really? No lava boards with a Tahu figure? I mean, are we serious right here? That is like a staple of his character and you can't do it at all, so that is a big letdown. But besides those things and some random blue elements of this figure, I'm gonna give this guy here an 8.4 out of 10. Those are just my thoughts. I'd love to hear yours in the comment section down below. Also guys, please like this video, favorite the video, share the video with all of your friends. Please go like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and follow me on Instagram. There'll be the links in the description down below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you guys next time on Bionicle Set Reviews. I'll see you guys later. Bye.